Audi R8 RWS 2018 review. Audi has gone and done the unfathomable, made a back-driven R8. Would it be able to offer McLaren 540c rushes at a cost cut? What is it? In the expressions of Audi, as of not long ago, this was the incomprehensible Auto. Truth be told, after decades of numerous advertising, millions filled the advancement of ever-tried and true quattro four-wheel drive innovation, this current machine's simple presence is a type of turmoil inside the corridors of Ingolstadt. Be that as it may, for us, or we think, you, in light of the fact that the R8 RWS is presently the minimum costly yet conceivably most compensating rendition of the marque's mid-engine supercar. Centered and unadulterated are the promoting popular expressions here, and those are absolutely decent to get notification from a brand that has for so since quite a while ago grounded itself in extravagance and security. You'll know about the more interface R8 cycles that have sporadically risen in the past, eminently the GT and LMX renditions of the original Auto, yet none has guaranteed an incredible driver interest of this RWS demonstrate. The letters remain for a race wheel arrangement, with the up to this point quattro-driven R8 shorn here of its front drive shafts for a constrained generation keep running of 999 autos. This, at that point, is the principal race-driven arrangement creation show Audi has ever advertised. What's it like? This segment accompanies the admonition that a crossed-out flight implied our chance with the Auto was short, and hence a full street test on British streets calls. However, proceeding onward, does this Auto feel race-driven at that point? In typical driving, not plainly, it must be said. Steadiness still invades, however it's presently presented with the component of balance that wasn't generally there previously. Truth be told, the most momentous thing about the RWS demonstrate is the way it rides on that tree-tuned suspension. On the as a matter of fact smooth streets north of Madrid, its movement appeared to be at the same time longer and more nimbly controlled than previously. It's difficult to depict, however envision air suspension with the correspondence infused once again into it, and the front hub specifically appears to have rearranged off the somewhat weak impression of the four-wheel drive Auto. It is brilliantly, surprisingly supple and welcomes you to push the undercarriage hard. In reality, as opposed to what you may think, and, depend on it, this Auto can power slide for Germany, the RWS demonstrate is entirely about its driving pivot. Drive with some dedication, and those comfortable with the current R8 will recognize a discernibly crisper, lighter reaction from the guiding, which never again works under the strain of 50 kilograms of drive shafts and differential equipment. Would it be a good idea for me to get one? Obviously, there is another back-driven Auto possessing a shouting air motor, and that puts immaculateness at the core of its allure, one that is as such in such an abnormally material way, to the point that the R8 RWS, at last, doesn't approach as a tangible affair. We're discussing the Porsche 911 GT3, which is also valued. There's additionally the McLaren 540c, which loads a sweeter undercarriage, however is more costly and less instantly affable. Putting those regarded opponents to the other side, the R8 appears to have made its mark rather pleasantly with this RWS cycle.